So guys, we have to ask the big question, don't we? The massive big question that everyone's starting to ask more and more is, where are the signings? Where are the signings? Up the walls. Whee! Where are the signings? Again today, we're just hearing that another Wolves player, Chiquinho, is going to be, Fabrizio saying he's going to a club in Portugal. Doesn't even have a fee. It's not officially announced by Wolves yet. But if Fabrizio's saying it's pretty much, but saying that he's got a 40% sell on. We have like the likes of Joe Hodge that was announced yesterday that he's going with a 20 or 30% sell on. No fee mentioned. Giga, who we bought in January, he's gone for a season on loan to Glasgow Rangers. We all know about all the other players that have gone. Yeah, we've bought in Fair Lopez, and Strand Larsen signing has been made permanent. But I feel it's fair for people now to start asking. You know, we're all thinking, okay, get into the new year. Now, I know, obviously, things have been a bit difficult, you know, at the end of last week and beginning of this week. But now we're in the middle of the week. You see so many clubs that are bringing in players. You look at Sunderland, I know they've got to bring in players to compete, but like, Wolves have had so many players gone out. And then you sort of think to yourself, Nelson Semedo, we still don't know what's happening with him. We've seen that the squad are starting to return to training. We've seen that for, you know, physical assessment, seen them wearing the new training kits, and the rest of the internationals are due to be returning pretty much on Friday, apart from the likes of Hugo Bueno and Rodrigo Gomez, and been involved in the under-21s. And I get a lot of people on the channel saying, Dave, it's well past the 1st of July. You know, what's happening? So, fair play for people to ask. I said if we start getting into the 3rd week of July and we've not seen the signings, you do start to get a little bit itchy, especially when most Wolves fans, you know, would like Vitor Pereira to have a really good pre-season with these players. We don't want a load of them coming in lastminute.com to try and bed into the system in the way he wants to play. Obviously, we do reports here on the channel about all the rumours and the speculation and everything surrounding the transfers, but all everyone's seeing pretty much is another player's left, another player's gone, we're linked with this guy and that guy. People want to see ambition and signings. Now, you know, I am hearing that Wolves, you know, are looking to bring in 4 or 5 players before the end of the transfer window. But you got to give Vitor Pereira enough time to really start to work with them. So look, I don't think anyone should be getting really wound up about it at this point. But I do think that people are quite rightly getting a little bit concerned now on the lack of activity on the incomings in the transfer market, and I can fully understand that. And I think if you start to get another week on to the middle to the end of next week and things still ain't starting to move, then you start to have to really start to ask some questions on what's going on. And it seems like from the transfers that are going out, like Chiquinho, Hodge, both. Chiquinho's not official from Wolves yet, it's just Fabrizio, but Fabrizio's pretty right, and come on, he knows that they're going with a sell-on clause. It feels like they're getting the wages off the books now. Of course, Hodge and Chiquinho and Giga were all not really, well, Chiquinho and Hodge were out on loan. Giga came in January, hasn't really maybe it's all right bringing these players in that are going to go out on loan and, you know, develop. We need quality players. We've lost so much quality. Cunha, Sarabia, Ryan ain't Nuri. We don't know what's happening with Semedo. We need quality coming in. Real top quality players that are going to make a mark, because if Wolves are, you know, you can understand why some pundits of Wolves as favourites to relegation at the moment, and to be honest, if we don't bring players in, you'd agree with them. I'm feeling a bit more positive on that, on some of the mood music that I'm hearing, but I do hear you guys out there going, Dave, you know, you said this and it's not happening at the moment, so I get that. Just all I can say is just try and keep patient for a little bit longer. It's not being unnoticed by ourselves, and let's just hope in the next week things start to happen, because I'm telling you what, the market is starting to move now, because you see other teams making signings. That means the market is moving, so let's hope that things start to make a move over the next week. Don't panic. Yeah, be a bit apprehensive. For a week from now, I think people are starting to be a little bit more than concerned if signings aren't made. So yeah, we'll make sure you do hit that like button, guys. If you've enjoyed this one, with your thoughts, leave your thoughts in the comment section below on all of this, and of course make sure you do subscribe to Always Wolves Fan TV. We've just gone past 14 million views on the channel, which is amazing. Make sure you do subscribe, hit the bell notifications, because if there's any news, we will bring it to you. Until the next one, Always Wolves.